Hey, what is going on, everyone? I'm so glad you took your time to spend with me right here today. I am your co-host for the MRB Wrestling Review Show, Mike McRock Wilson, and last night at the Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, was WWE's program called NXT, the show where everyone is under the microscope to hope to have a contract to be signed with Raw and SmackDown. On last night's show, the show kicked off with a tag team match as Bo Dallas teamed up with one half of the tag team champions Adrian Neville and defeated Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family. The outside interference from Bray Wyatt never worked when Bo Dallas got the victory over Luke Harper for the tag team win. Here's what I like and don't like about that match. I like that Adrian Neville is the one that's put on the spotlight because he is the star of the tag team champs, and there's not a lot of showing of his tag team partner. And the reason why is because now is that Oliver Gray is out with an injury. It really sucks when someone is injured and they're not on the show to perform for the crowd and to actually be there and defend the tag team titles. That's sometimes I don't mind. But yet again, there's a couple of things on NXT that almost didn't come off well. And one of them was that the Wyatt family got pinned in a tag team match. I think if they won, not by pinfall or even by disqualification, they could still have a little bit of momentum, and right now it don't look good for the Wyatt family going forward. But everything looks good for Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville, and it's a wonder that they don't give the title, the other half of the tag team titles now, to Bo Dallas. Yet again, why isn't Bo Dallas in the Intercontinental Championship picture with Wade Barrett? So there's a lot of mix-ups right now within the WWE, not only on Raw and SmackDown, but as well as NXT. And I will get to some of those later on. I like that Cassius Ohno and Brad Maddox were at the commentary booth, and Cassius Ohno had his insight in that tag team match, in that first match, before he got attacked by William Regal, which sets up a match with William Regal finally lacing up his boots, and he's going to go one-on-one with Cassius Ohno next week on NXT. I'm really looking forward to this match because it's like a student versus teacher classic kind of match. You know, it has that old school vibe to it, as well as that, you know, Cassius Ohno growing up, he's a fan. Always wanted to see William Regal at live events, so at least that they're bringing up some past aspects to this match, and I'm really looking forward to see what happens when these two go one-on-one next week on NXT. Also last night, in a tag team Divas match, it was Summer Rae and Audrey Marie, and they took on Sasha Banks and Paige. What I like about this Divas tag team match is that there's two rivalries here. One is Sasha Banks and Audrey Marie, where Audrey Marie was sending these love notes to Sasha Banks a few weeks ago. And Summer Rae and Paige still, after this tag team match, have unfinished business. Because when Audrey Marie got the tagger from Summer Rae ran off. And when Paige got the victory over Audrey Marie, she ran off to go after Summer Rae. The only thing that I didn't like about that match was that there was no follow-up to see if Paige got her hands on Summer Rae, you know, somewhere backstage. That's the only thing I didn't like about that. But what I did like is that in this tag team match, there were two rivalries happening. And again, I harp on Raw because their Divas matches are not. There's only one rivalry within the Divas, usually, Well, you know, they got the Belly Twins and the Funkadactyl, sure. But AJ Lee and Caitlyn could have something going towards WrestleMania, so there's not a lot of matches on Raw where there's multiple divas involved with 2 or more rivalries within that match. So I like that on NXT they pay prestige to the storylines within the Divas division on NXT, whereas Raw, thumbs down. NXT, thumbs up. Like I said before, I think the Divas division should be on NXT. Will it happen? I don't know. Maybe not. But I think that there should be a championship within the Divas on NXT to possibly use as momentum to build up a possible future level upping, as I'm going to say, another new Mick Rock term, level upping, to go on Raw or SmackDown. And in the main event, it was Big E Langston, the NXT champion, 5 count. That's what he's known for, to take on the number 1 contender, Conor O'Brien. The only thing I didn't like about that match was that Conor O'Brien got pinned. Another thing, there was no outside interference from anyone. I'm surprised that Corey Graves never came out and attacked Big E or Conor. And although I do like that Big E got the win because he is the champ, and if his debut at WrestleMania somehow, by off chance, don't work, at least he has something to fall back on, which is that he is on NXT, he's the champ, and he has a lot of momentum on that show, whereas his upcoming on Raw and at WrestleMania, if it somehow manages to fail somehow, which I doubt will happen, at least he got the NXT Championship to fall back on. So that's the good thing that came out. The only thing that didn't come good out of that was that Conor O'Brien got pinned in the match. I think that he just lost all momentum. Where does he go from here? I have no idea. And hopefully that next week's NXT will have some more better elements than last night's show does, because yeah, it is the NXT before WrestleMania, sure. Let's close out some storylines and whatnot and leave stuff open, such as the William Regal and Cassius Ohno match that's happening next week. I like that. The only thing I didn't like about the show was that Conor O'Brien got pinned. I wish that maybe Conor O'Brien got the NXT title. So if Big E Langston could win the tag team champs at WrestleMania possibly, and have a interesting build up to his character going into WWE Raw. Well, that was my review on NXT live at the Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. I'm your co-host for the MRB show, Mike McRock Wilson, signing out. Get plenty of rest, and always do your best.